It's that time again. Time for some real talk about real issues to enhance your real life. Whatever you think, whatever you know, whatever you feel, Tanya doesn't mind talking about it. Get ready for some real talk that is always rated R, because Talk with Tanya has got to be relevant. Talk with Tanya has got to be refreshing. But most importantly, Talk with Tanya has got to be real. Tune in right now for Real Talk with Tanya White.
Hello, and once again, we are doing pop-up lives all day today, tomorrow, and until May 2nd for the 2025 Today's Woman Most Admired Woman nominees and awards. We've had a couple on, and today I got my red hair twin on, Lucy Calderon. We redhead. How you doing, gorgeous lady?
I'm doing so well. Thank you for having me. How are you doing?
I am wonderful, even though I'm looking for the sun, Lucy, and there's no sun yet.
No sun.
But we're going to bring the sunshine in the next 15 minutes.
Yes.
Lucy, first of all, congratulations for your nominee. I heard out of 400, we were the final cut.
No way. I didn't even know that. That's crazy.
I just heard that today interviewing another nominee. And she told me, I was like, wow, that's even more.
That's
so
huge.
Tell us who Lucy Calderon is. Did I say it right?
Calderon.
Perfect. Tell us who you are before we get into what you do, okay?
Okay, so I'm a 24-year-old from Louisville, Kentucky, originally from New York. I moved here when I was 7. So raised in Louisville, Kentucky. Went to DuPont Manual in their journalism and communications program.
Okay, shout out. You know, we got to say where we went to high school. Shout out to DuPont
Manual. It's a Louisville thing. So graduated from there, went to New York for undergrad. I worked on some political campaigns here and there, some U.S. Senate campaigns in Louisville, where I got connected to some incredible people who told me about Louisville Girls Leadership and said that there was an opening. And I was like, hell yes, this is exactly the work that I need to be doing. So it just goes to show, you know, the connections that you make through cool women in the community and different opportunities are what bring those opportunities to you. So I didn't go through any formal application process. It's all about who you know and the cool women that you know. So I would not be where I am today without amazing women, and some women that actually have won Today's Woman. So that makes this really exciting.
Well, first of all, congratulations on that. It is who you know, what you do, and who you are, because they never would have told you about it if they didn't think and they weren't connected with the exuberant spirit that I could feel coming through the virtue that you have. And first of all, shout out to you being 24. At 24, I was not as grounded as you were, Lucy, but thank you. Thank you so much for all the work you do. You from New York. I have a great friend who lived in New York for 25 years. Now she's back. So I'm very much going to connect y'all so y'all can bring that.
Please connect us. Yeah, I love New York, but I don't think I would be as passionate about women's issues and reproductive justice if I grew up in a place like New York where those things are handed to us. That growing up in Kentucky, where I was a liberal square peg trying to fit into a circular hole, that definitely is what made me passionate about what I am passionate about today. So I'm very thankful for New York, but also very thankful for Louisville.
For Louisville. And even though you weren't born here, you got it down pat saying Louisville. It's like you was
Louisville, like you're from bourbon, right?
That's right. Lucy, look, you got that spirit. In my mind, you're already my adopted niece, and we're going to have some fun times getting to know each other at these events at Today's Woman.
Yes.
Now, you told us about your journey to Louisville Girls Leadership. Tell us what that is, because that's a powerful name anyway. So I know y'all do amazing, phenomenal, powerful work.
Thank you. I would love to tell you about it. So Louisville Girls Leadership is a local nonprofit, and it is all about removing barriers to leadership opportunities for high school girls. So research underscores the importance of one of the keys to closing the gender equity gap is getting girls involved in leadership opportunities in their adolescence, specifically in high school, so they can see this is something that I'm capable of. Everyone is a leader. It's all about girls realizing their inner power and their inner warrior and realizing that they can own their leadership skills. Everyone has them. It's just about owning it and embracing it and knowing that you can do these things. We live in a world that's very male dominated. We see men in positions of power and we think to ourselves, oh, we can't do that, when that's so not the case. So that's why we need to get girls involved with leadership opportunities at a young age and expose them to different opportunities and cool women so they can see themselves in those fields and realize that they can do it. So I currently have a cohort of 64 spectacular girls from all over Louisville. We are in 24 different high schools throughout Louisville and over 25 different zip codes. We serve everything from private school girls to some girls that are in public schools in some of Louisville's most vulnerable zip codes and communities, but we also serve adjacent areas. So whoever wants to get involved in Louisville Girls Leadership, even if you live in Oldham County or in Simpsonville, is to apply and you can get a ride. You can come and you can be a part of the program. We meet every other Sunday for 3 hours, so that averages about 2 weekends a month, and we teach the girls everything from CPR, AED, and Narcan certification to college and career readiness, to networking, to mental health and body positivity. We focus on social justice issues and advocacy, but really it's all about them. We say it's by girls for girls, because once you're done with the program, you have the opportunity to come back as a steering committee member and to help me create the programming. So whatever a girl wants to do, it's my job to just say, yes. Okay, now let's make it happen.
Let's make it. Listen, I'm getting got excited because, first of all, I went to all girls Catholic school, Mercy Academy, class at 1988. And so that woman's empowerment, not only did I receive at home and in church, but going to school. And so when you were saying that, I know how impactful it is, not even in your present, but even I've been out of since 88. That's almost 40 years. Oh my God. Almost 40 years. And I still implement the philosophy, the spirit that I learned at Mercy Academy. Just being around full of women all day, powerful young ladies. And that I love what you said. We created stuff and we had faculty members say, yep, you can do it. Just tell me. And so I love that you give the students a voice.
Thank you.
And you're empowering them to not only be leaders now, but with lifelong skills. And you've expanded it to Oldham County, Simpsonville. You get a ride and you meet on Sundays, because sometimes Saturdays are power packed. So I see the innovation that y'all doing. Let's meet on the Sunday.
And during the week too, most girls have extracurriculars. We have girls who are involved in a million things, or LGL is their one thing. So we try to accommodate as many people as we can. Our main focus is access, because girls are coming from so many different areas, so many different walks of life. So when they're in my space, I try to make sure that they have the access to care that they need, whether that's access to opportunity, but also I make sure that I have a self-care station at every single meeting that has t-shirts, shampoo, conditioner, toothpaste, menstrual hygiene products, anything that a girl might need to succeed. Or I also provide extra food at meetings, because I notice some girls take home extra to their families. I don't know what's going on in their lives unless they tell me during those other 6 days of the week. So I try to control what happens when they're in my space and what access to opportunities and resources that they have.
Wow. Awesome. If you just tuned in, we are doing Real Talk with Tanya White pop-up live interviews with the 2025 Today's Woman Most Admired Woman nominees. And today we have Lucy from the Louisville Girls Leadership. She is in the category of nonprofit leadership. I've put the link to today'swomannow.com. Go right now, vote for Lucy in the nonprofit leadership category, and vote for her every day. You see her energy. She's empowering girls right now. She says she's in 25 high schools, 25 different zip codes around Louisville. And so she is making an impactful difference. Now, what is I know you get joy out of going and working with this girl. I could feel it. Like I could feel your energy, Lucy. I feel
It
it.
is a lifestyle. It is the most fulfilling. It's not even a job,
Yes.
like it is just the most rewarding fill your cup opportunity to
Yes.
have.
Fill your cup opportunity. What is when you leave one of your meetings and after being with the girls, what is that you take home and says, yeah, this has filled my cup as the leader of this? Because we as leaders sometimes we just look to fill other people's who we're leading, but people don't know that our cup gets filled. What is it that fills your cup in working with these amazing, phenomenal young ladies?
That's a great question. And I think it's different every single meeting because I'm dealing with so many different girls and so many different personalities. So sometimes it'll be that one time a girl comes up to me and says, "Hey, thank you so much for connecting me to this amazing woman in the community. We got coffee and now I feel better about my career path. So thank you for connecting me." Or it's the girls that pull me in to do a TikTok with them. Or it's
You
the
gotta
girl
love TikTok. You gotta love
right? Or
TikTok.
it's the girl who was very quiet and reserved and wouldn't look me in the eye in the beginning. And then she's shooting her hand up and getting really excited and sharing her ideas and asking a lot of questions and watching the evolution of a girl really find her power and come into herself, which I think is what's really cool about today's woman is it gives us an opportunity to lift up each other and also to
Yes.
realize our own accomplishments and how cool we are. And
Yes.
so we need to acknowledge that all of us started out as these girls that are in Louisville Girls Leadership. And I hope to
Yes.
see all of my girls nominated for Today's Woman one day.
Speaking, Lucy, they
we need,
are.
we need to inspire the next generation to look at us and realize I can do that too. So we keep it going. Being a good leader isn't about yourself. It's about how you empower and elevate the people around you. And
Oh my
that's just what I take away from LGL every single day when I see that one girl who otherwise wouldn't have the opportunity to talk about an issue that she cares so deeply about, be able to do that in my space, or to be able to this girl from collegiate to be able to connect with this girl from Seneca who she
Yes.
never would have known if it wasn't for our group, and watching them celebrate each other's accomplishments and cheer each other on and realize all that they're capable of.
Oh my God, Lucy, listen, you're only 24, but your wisdom and your energy and your vision is far beyond 24. I cannot wait to see what Lucy Calderon, right? Did I get it right?
Calderon. Close.
Calderon continues to do. Man, I'm thinking of the girls that I know that I'm like, I'm gonna connect y'all with this.
Please.
And we probably listen. Let's talk to today's woman about having today's young woman.
Yes, today's girls.
That's right, to celebrate them as they're turning into the women that they're destined to be. Because it is all about, and I love what you said, it's all about coming together, mentoring, connecting with people with who they can glean information, wisdom from, to continue on. Because sometimes we do get we feel like quitting, or we just not in the mood, and it's that energy, especially from a woman who is living what we want to do, to give us that. And so I commend Louisville Girls Leadership. I'm glad that I finally know.
Yeah, and that's the thing. This nomination, it's incredible and I appreciate it, but it's not about me. It's about getting Louisville Girls Leadership on the map and giving more opportunities to more girls, hopefully expanding more in the future. It's all about getting the name out and realizing how much more we can accomplish together.
Absolutely. How can someone who wants to either donate or find out how they can help further the mission with Louisville Girls Leadership, how can they connect with you?
It's super easy. Go to LouisvilleGirlsLeadership.org. There is an inspiring video. In one of our first cohorts, we had Representative Rachel Rourke, who never considered running for politics and then ended up becoming the youngest ever Kentucky State representative as a young woman. So we're very proud of our alums, but you can get involved, LouisvilleGirlsLeadership.org. You can donate, you can contact us. My email is super simple, lucy@lougirlslead.org, and I'll connect you with opportunities and we're always looking for powerful women in our community who want to meet our girls and volunteer. You know, nonprofits, I'm in the nonprofit category. Nonprofits do not thrive unless they have those community partnerships. So I'm always ready to partner.
Always ready to partner. I'm a school director for a nonprofit, the Goodwill Excel Center in Clarksville. And listen, donations help, volunteerism helps us to get in. And it's all about exposing your clientele. Ours are adults who quit high school, or even 16 to 17-year-olds who the traditional school is not working for. They come to us, they get their Indiana high school diploma at a faster pace, but they have so many barriers. And we have to remove those barriers, just like you all do. I love that you meet on Sunday. Connect with Louisville Girls Leadership. Donate, y'all. Y'all Real Talk listeners out there, y'all donate right now to Louisville Girls Leadership. Donate. She has a self-care station. Donate hygiene products. Connect with Lucy and say, Lucy, what do you need? Because I heard you on Real Talk with Tanya White. I need y'all to do that for us right now for the next month. Vote. Go right now, todayswoman.now.com, vote for Lucy, and then email Lucy and say, Lucy, what do you need? Lucy!
Thank you so much for having me. I feel like I found a new bestie.
Listen, you are my new niece. And I just talked to Athena from the Kentucky.
She's incredible. And she led the girls' Narcan training and brought in from Kentucky Harm Reduction Narcan kits for all of my girls that I still pass out. So it's all about those partnerships like we talked about.
Y'all, my new nieces in my head. We're going to have fun on this journey with Today's Woman. It's going to be a sustainable partnership. I got to have you on the show so we can talk more about
we got to get some real talk.
Yeah, we got to get some real talk. But thank you so much. Congratulations. Give us your contact information one more time.
Lucy at lougirlslead.org.
Lucy at lougirlslead.org. Lucy, thank you so much. Listen, Real Talk, go vote for Lucy every hour, up on the hour from now until May 2nd. Listen, get ready for our next one. I don't know who it is, but y'all tune in throughout the day. Bye-bye.
Y'all tune in.